What's going on YouTube? R2R Moto here. Today's vlog is going to be a pretty short and sweet one, but today we're going to be talking about what I've been thinking about getting for my next motorcycle. So let's roll the intro, let's get into it. Alright, so for the longest time there's been two bikes that I've been considering getting for my next bike. What the fuck are we doing? Come on now. There we go. But yeah, two bikes I've been considering, and those two bikes are the Iron 883 from Harley Davidson and the DRZ400sm by Suzuki. So I just left the Suzuki dealership and checked out their DRZ400sm. I didn't get to test ride it because they don't do test rides before buying, but after sitting on it and looking at it and getting prices and talking numbers and whatnot, I realized that it is definitely a bike that I could possibly do. So got the quote, gonna be figuring it out when I go home whether or not I'm actually going to get that. But before I do that, we're on our way to my local Harley Davidson dealership, and we're going to talk numbers on the Iron 883. I looked at it previous, and I know that the Iron basically runs for like 10 grand, and that's a lot. I could definitely get it used, but right now I'm looking for something new. I want to start fresh with a new bike that's all my own. I've only had new used bikes before, so I want to get something new. The DRZ out the door is looking at 7,500, and Iron I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 10.5, but we're going to head to the dealership right now to actually find that out, and then I guess I'll come back and update you guys. What are you doing, Bus? Thank you. Don't be inching like that, buddy. Alright, so let's talk about why exactly I want the DRZ400 or the Iron 883. So I want them pretty much for different reasons. DRZ, obviously, supermoto, hooligan machine. And I think it'd be fun, possibly learn how to wheelie. And definitely in the winter time, something being a little lighter, even though it is carbureted, I think it'd be more fun in the colder months than it would be to ride like a Harley, especially because you could get hand guards and other things to help it with the cold. And then the Iron, I guess the reason I want the Iron is more so for comfort. I do a lot of riding around my area, around town, some light commuting to work, but not that much. So really I will just get it for another kind of perspective around the town, to actually have something more comfortable than this bike, even though I could just add a seat to this bike. But honestly, I've had this bike for almost 2 years now, and if you've had a motorcycle, if you ride a motorcycle, as much as you want to believe that you'll stick with your current bike for the rest of your life, and some people do, but I would argue most people cannot stick with the same bike for the rest of their life, and it's just because there's so many bikes out there. You gotta try something new eventually. So anyway, we're about to get to the Harley Davidson dealership in a little bit, so I'll cut to either when I get there or cut back once I get off of the bike, if I test ride it or if I decide to just talk numbers. I'll update you guys then. So just left the Harley dealership. Whew, God, if you're gonna go to a Harley dealership to talk numbers, make sure you have time. It takes a while, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was there for probably, honestly, about an hour, just getting a quote on really this bike and looking at the Iron 883, and learned a lot. So one, I was looking at seeing how much it would be buying it outright, and then how much it would be if I traded in my bike to get one. And the numbers between this and the DRZ, although expected, are drastically different. So 883 out the door without trading in my bike, you're looking at around 12,000, I think it was like 12,400 and something dollars, like $417, which compared to the DRZ was 7,300 or something like that out the door. And trade in the dealership that I did for looking at the Suzuki, they offered me around 4 grand for the bike, meaning that the difference would be like $3 grand basically in the price of the two bikes. The Harley dealership offered me $3 grand, meaning that it's basically, I'm looking at like $10,400, or not even $11,400. Wait, no, am I stupid? How much did I just say they were doing? It's, oh no, yep, I am stupid. It would be around 9,000 and 9,400 because they're doing 12.4 for then $3 grand, so 9.4. Yeah, math. So yeah, $3 grand with a trade versus $9 grand with a trade. Now, granted, two different bikes, two different CCs, 883 versus like 398 with the DRZ. I don't know, for a bike that I think that I would get rid of first, which would be the Iron 883, to pay more for that than the DRZ, I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think it is, to me personally right now. I really do like the Iron 883. I think it's a good looking bike, but for those prices, I don't think it's worth it for me right now. That DRZ, although it's old, has carburetors, really what I'm learning is that my two picks might not be the best two for me, but I do really like the DRZ, and I think that's where I'm leaning currently. So I'll keep you guys updated with the process, but right now I'm gonna have a long ride home. I might film another vlog for an idea that I'm having. So if you like the content, hit that like button, subscribe to see more content in the future, and I'll keep you guys updated with the process. See ya. You know, it's really weird. I think I honestly mess up every outro that I do. I'm just gonna start leaving them in. I'm gonna have like a running tally over all my videos.